When Selena Gomez released her 2019 hit single Lose You to Love Me, no one could have predicted just how significant the song would become. It wasn't just a chart-topping single or another moment in her illustrious career, it became an emotional touchstone for millions of listeners worldwide. The track, which carried an overwhelming sense of vulnerability, resonated with fans on a deeply personal level, with many finding comfort, healing, and strength in its lyrics. But for Selena, the song's success came as a total surprise. She never expected the track to reach the level of impact it did. In fact, in an honest and reflective interview, she confessed that when she first created the song, she hoped it would be relatable, beautiful, and raw, but never imagined it would become the phenomenon that it was. "I thought the song was gonna be, hopefully, relatable and beautiful and honest, but I did not expect it to do what it did," she shared. "It was much bigger than me and nothing to do with what it actually meant." These words from Selena offer a glimpse into the powerful journey that Lose You to Love Me embarked upon, both for the artist and for her audience. While the song's success was undoubtedly a professional triumph, it was also a deeply personal experience that exceeded Selena's expectations. The song became more than just an emotional reflection of her own heartbreak and healing. It became an anthem for others who shared similar experiences of loss, self-discovery, and transformation. Lose You to Love Me was a deeply personal song for Selena. It was written and recorded during a period in her life when she was navigating the end of a relationship and grappling with the emotional aftermath. The track's lyrics captured not only the heartbreak of ending a relationship but also the empowering realization that losing someone could, in fact, lead to personal growth and self-love. With lines like "I needed to lose you to love me," Selena articulated the painful but liberating journey of reclaiming one's sense of identity after the dissolution of a significant relationship. The track was raw, unflinchingly honest, and a true reflection of the vulnerability she had been experiencing at the time. But despite the song's deeply personal nature, it was clear that Lose You to Love Me struck a chord with a much larger audience. In the same way that Selena was processing her own feelings of heartbreak and emotional recovery, fans across the globe found solace in the song. It became a vehicle through which listeners could confront their own experiences of loss and healing. For many, it wasn't just a breakup song, it was an anthem for personal transformation and emotional freedom. It was as though Selena's lyrics were giving voice to the feelings that so many had bottled up inside of them, allowing them to express emotions they had been struggling to articulate on their own. The massive success of the song came as a complete surprise to Selena. She admitted that while she had hoped the song would resonate with listeners, she never anticipated the impact it would have. "It ended up being a song for people that felt the way that I felt and maybe turned it into another version of the song that suited them," she reflected. "It was really powerful to me, and I think that's something I'll always remember." In this sense, the song took on a life of its own. It evolved beyond the confines of its personal context and became something larger, a song that was shaped and reinterpreted by the collective experiences of those who embraced it. What makes Lose You to Love Me so powerful is not just its emotional depth but its ability to connect with listeners on an intensely personal level. Selena's honesty and openness allowed her audience to feel seen and understood in a way that few songs can. Whether someone was recovering from a breakup, navigating the end of a friendship, or struggling with their own sense of identity, the song spoke to the shared human experience of pain, growth, and ultimately, the joy of rediscovering oneself. As the song climbed the charts and garnered widespread recognition, including its monumental achievement of becoming Selena's first #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100, the significance of Lose You to Love Me became clear. Selena had never sought validation from commercial success, her primary goal was always to create music that was meaningful and authentic to her. So, when the song exceeded her expectations, it was not the chart-topping success that overwhelmed her, it was the connection she had made with people. Selena's reaction to the song's success is a testament to her humility. For her, the song's legacy was about more than just personal achievement, it was about the profound impact it had on her fans. The fact that the song had become something bigger than her own experience was a realization that would stay with her forever. "It was much bigger than me," she said, emphasizing the way the song resonated with people in ways she could never have predicted. This phenomenon is a beautiful reminder of the power of music to transcend individual experiences and create a universal connection. While Lose You to Love Me was written as a reflection of Selena's own emotional journey, the song evolved into something that was shared and experienced by millions. It became a piece of art that allowed listeners to see their own reflections in the lyrics. People turned to the song when they needed comfort, understanding, or a soundtrack for their own moments of healing. The power of Selena's voice and the raw vulnerability in the track gave listeners permission to embrace their own emotions and find strength in their own personal journeys of growth. The fact that Lose You to Love Me spoke to so many people from all walks of life is what makes its success even more remarkable. In a world that often prioritizes superficial perfection, Selena's willingness to share her struggles and vulnerabilities resonated deeply with fans who were tired of seeing only idealized versions of reality. The song became a celebration of imperfection, a recognition that it is through our pain and struggles that we find our true strength. In a sense, Lose You to Love Me became more than just a song, it became a symbol of empowerment, resilience, and the beauty of embracing one's emotional truth. One of the reasons why Lose You to Love Me resonated so deeply with people is because of its simplicity. The song didn't try to dress up its emotions in complicated metaphors or flashy production. Instead, it relied on honest, straightforward lyrics and a hauntingly beautiful melody. It didn't need to be anything more than what it was, a heartfelt expression of emotional vulnerability. And in doing so, it allowed listeners to interpret the song in a way that was deeply personal to them. For many fans, Lose You to Love Me was a pivotal moment of self-realization. It helped them understand that it's okay to feel broken, to mourn the loss of someone or something, and to acknowledge the difficult but necessary process of moving on. It wasn't just about loving someone else, it was about learning to love oneself again. Selena's message of self-empowerment, wrapped in the bittersweet reality of heartbreak, was a powerful reminder that we can find healing within ourselves, even after our most painful moments. As we look back on the legacy of Lose You to Love Me, it's clear that the song is more than just another pop hit. It's a timeless anthem for anyone who has ever faced heartache, struggled with their sense of identity, or fought to find peace in their own journey. The song's enduring popularity speaks to its universal message of healing, growth, and the power of letting go. The success of Lose You to Love Me marked a significant milestone in Selena Gomez's career. It not only demonstrated her ability to create music that resonates with her audience but also solidified her position as one of the most authentic and emotionally intelligent artists of her generation. More than that, it showed that vulnerability, when shared honestly and openly, can lead to immense connection and impact. As Selena continues her journey as an artist, it's clear that Lose You to Love Me will remain one of her defining moments. It's a song that captured a universal experience and allowed her to connect with her fans on a deeper level than ever before. It serves as a reminder of the transformative power of music and how it can help us heal, grow, and ultimately find the strength to love ourselves. As we reflect on the song's incredible impact, one question remains: what does the success of Lose You to Love Me teach us about the power of vulnerability in art and how it can create an unspoken connection between artists and their audience? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know how the song has impacted you personally.